Namaste. Hey everybody. I know Audrey and Greg are with me already, and I'm very pleased for each and every one of you to join in some gentle stretch and breathe yoga this morning. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. Namaste to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. All right, well, let's get started. Find yourself on your yoga mat in a comfortable seated position. Let your back be straight but soft. Nothing too stressed out right now. We're just going to focus on breath to start our yoga. I'll start some nice music from our friends at Relax Daily on YouTube. Close the eyes if you like. Release your belly. Release your shoulders. Release your mind. And for today's theme, I've chosen the 3 A's. The 3 A's. Awareness. Appreciation. And acceptance. And to me, those are 3 parts that make up gratitude. So if you feel like you want to have gratitude in your heart, maybe focus on awareness, acceptance, and appreciation. So that's our theme for today. Close the eyes and open the mind, open the heart. Appreciate your breath. Develop awareness. And gently allow acceptance to fill your heart and your mind and your being. And whenever you can, as often as you can, try to honor that part of yourself that exists within, that steady little light inside that represents your true self. It's steady, it's constant, and it's worthy of being honored. All right, let's take those prayer hands up overhead, stretch tall, breathe in. And then just soften the elbows and wrists and bring that prayer hands just over the top of your head. Now I'm going to give you some options. Good morning, Jane. Namaste. I'm going to give you some options here with your prayer hands above your head. You could try and crisscross at the wrist. If you try that, you may want to see if it's possible to switch them around. Try the other hand in front. Or if you like, you can grip, interlock, sort of a bear grip. You can also do the interlocking fingers grip. And again, try it the other way as well. So whatever way you like, we're just going to take the hands behind the head and bow the head. And just let those hands drift as far back as you want. And bow your head as low as you can and feel like it's a good thing. Force anything, just let it be a gentle release of tension in the shoulders and neck right in here. Push the hands back, bow the head. Lovely. Drift the hands forward and lift the face. Let's grab onto fingertips with one hand and just pull. Coming up. Grip the other hand's fingers and pull over. In, go back and forth, alternate sides, and connect the breath to the movement, breathing in and out. And just a gentle reminder as we go through the next say 56 minutes together doing our gentle stretch and breathe yoga. If you feel like anything is not right for you, you're always welcome to modify it, minimize it, or just rest. Please don't press your stimulation that brings in any kind of pain response. Don't go right past your limits without awareness, appreciation, acceptance. We love ourselves no matter what. We love our lives as they are, without judgment. Beautiful. All right, bring those hands overhead again, that soft prayer pose above the head. Interlock the fingers one way or the other way. If you like, you can try something a little different. Or just grab onto your fingertips. We're going to bring the hands back and bow the head again. And then immediately bring the hands forward, reach the fingertips straight towards me. Let your shoulders shift forward, rounding the upper back. Reach fingertips forward. Make a gentle fist with your hands and circle the wrists. And slowly begin to crisscross, maybe get as far as the elbows. Keep circling your wrists. Arms are mostly straight or all the way straight. It's a little bit taxing on the shoulders. Give it a try. Let's open wide. Keep circling those wrists. Bring them all the way back. And then crisscross in front. Keep circling your wrists. Let the other arm come to the top. So you sort of alternate which arm is on top as we go through this 2 more times. Bring it back. And forward. Crisscross at the elbows. Bring it back. And forward. Crisscross. Right. Shake out the hands. Shake out the arms. Swing the arms. Nice. All right. It's time to stretch out our legs. So turn on your yoga mat, turn your legs out, extend, pull the flesh away from your sitting bones, and just take a moment to let your legs be nice and loose. Maybe grab at the knees or thighs and push them in and out, left and right. Walk your feet just a little bit wider, so maybe your heels are somewhere close to the edge of your yoga mat. All right, we're just going to take the hands in between the legs and walk them forward, round the back, drop the head. Sort of like a caterpillar pose, but with the legs just a little wider than normal. And round the back, drop the head. Stay down for 5 long, slow, deep, full breaths. Every time you exhale, try to sink down just a little lower. Let the head be a little heavier with no resistance to gravity. Take your time. Ease yourself down into your soft forward fold. Ready, sit back up, and we'll just scoot immediately down onto our backs. Knees are up by the chest here. We're going to give ourselves a little hug, bringing the knees into the chest, and rock left and right. Nice. Stretch the arms and legs up into the air. Point and flex the ankles and the wrists. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, circle your ankles and wrists, change direction whenever you want. Keep breathing deeply, fully connected with awareness, acceptance, appreciation, gratitude, and its full, round emotion. Whatever your body asks for right now, just say yes. Maybe you want to do a stretch towards the ceiling. Maybe you want to bring the arms and legs down and take a rest. Or maybe you want to keep circling those ankles and wrists. Or flex and point. It's nice to listen with love to the requests. The body will tell you what it needs, what it wants, what will serve it, what will heal it. All right, we're going to just let the knees and elbows come down and push them up. Slowly down and quickly push them back up. Come on down and up we go. Let's go 10 more times. Down, up, down, up. That's 8. Down, up. 7. Down, up. 6. Slowly down, quickly up. 5. Down, up. Did I skip 6? Okay, 5. Down, up. 4. Down, up. 3. Slowly down, quickly up. 2. And last one. Down and up. All right, we're going to keep the arms and legs in the air. Take the right fingertips and the left toes. Bring that right shoulder off the ground and just reach towards the opposite alternate foot. You're going to feel your abs squeeze in a little bit. You might want to accentuate that and make it real. All right, come on down. Let's switch the sides. Reaching up. Stretch, stretch, reach, reach, breathe. And bring it down. Let's back and forth with the breath. Breathe in and out. Alternate reach, fingers to toes. Using our abs and our breath. Oh, let's go 3 more times on each side. 1, 2, and 3. And both arms and legs reach up, head up off the mat. And come on down, take a rest. Let your arms go wherever feels nice and comfy and drop both knees to the left. You're bent. The knees are bent. The heels are a little bit close to the hips. So both knees to the left. If you want, you can turn your head to the right. All right, lift those knees up and bring them all the way over to the right, and maybe turn your head to the left. Allow yourself to be so eased down into the floor with no resistance to gravity. Just sink down. Soft, heavy, released, relaxed. And knees up, stretch the legs out on the floor, stretch the arms overhead. Big breath in, expand your rib cage as big as it'll go. Feel free to yawn or sigh, however you like. And we're going to get ready for our hamstring stretch. So that means you stretch out on the floor, arms and legs up and over. Bring the hands down by the hips, palm down, just for a little of base support. Bring your right knee up and circle it around. Remember to connect your breathing to the circle of movement that your knee is traveling through. This circle can be big or large, whatever is right for you. And it doesn't even have to be a perfect circle. It can be an oval or any shape that is allowing your hip to move through its range of motion without triggering any kind of pain reflex. You don't want to make any issues that you have with this hip aggravated. You just want to move through the areas that are easy and continue to breathe. Breathe the air into your hip socket. Imagine as you breathe in that the air goes straight into that hip. And let's change direction, go the other way. Keep breathing. All right, 2 more times around. Slow it down. Beautiful. Bring the knee into the chest. Grab both hands on the knee or the shin and gently pull the leg left and right. Completely breathe with your movement. Nice. Stretch the leg up. Interlock your fingers behind the knee or the thigh. Or if you prefer, you can always use a strap or a belt or a piece of fabric to allow yourself to keep the arms in control of where the leg is. So that's an option. Take a moment to just find your comfortable place, your comfort zone. And then when you're ready, gently pull the leg a little closer to the face and feel that stretch in the back of the leg. When it becomes a little vibrant, back away. When it starts to light up in your mind, pull back to your comfort zone. Slowly, carefully, and gently explore the flexibility of this leg and this hip. The hamstring stretching, creating space, lengthening. When you think you've found your full range of motion, remember, keep breathing with the movement of the leg. And maybe just nudge that therapeutic edge, feeling that sensation of stretch. Fairly intense, but not painful. All right, we're going to see if we can hold the leg at or near that therapeutic edge for a 30-second static stretch. Keep breathing, keep trying to relax. Don't worry about the time. Just let yourself drift. And I'll watch the clock here. Now that we've been patient, if you feel the urge to go a little deeper, now's your chance. If you don't feel an urge, just stay where you are. You're probably right where you need to be. If you want to pull the leg a little closer to the face and feel that new edge develop in the tissues, you can do that. This is where you make progress with your flexibility, this extra little stretch at the end of the 30 seconds of static holding. When you're ready, release the leg, bend the knee, and cross it over. Recline Spinal Twist, our favorite pose of the entire sequence, allowing the hips and lower back to let go. It may not be automatic. Just because you're comfortable, you're probably still holding a little bit. Do try to convince yourself that you can let yourself completely go. No holding. And those little micro muscles on either side of the spine, in the lower back and tailbone area, let them go. Return to this reclined spinal twist in a moment. So kind of allow yourself to memorize how it feels in the position that you're in right now. But for now, let's roll on our back, do another long body stretch with arms overhead and toes pointed. Reach overhead, big breath in, expand your ribs. Yawn and sigh. Oh yes, wonderful healing stretches. All right, we're going to bring up the other knee, the left knee, bend it and circle it around, breathing in and out. Keep that circle moving slow and smooth, and around we go. Take a moment to really breathe deep. Breathe in joy. Exhale anger. Breathe in love. Exhale worry. Breathe in healing energies. Exhale fear. Change direction, go the other way around your circle a few times. Breathing in your positivity and letting go any negativity. Fill your heart with a sense of happiness, peace, contentment, balance, trust. Lovely. When you're ready, we'll stretch that leg up. Interlock your fingers behind your knee or your thigh, or use your strap to hook your foot and hold on to the edges of your strap or belt. Slowly, carefully, and gently, patiently, carefully, stretch that hamstring. When you feel it get intense, just return to your comfort zone and take a breath. Exhale, pull the leg gently towards your face and release it. Inhale. Beautiful. Let's see if we can hold the leg at or near the edge of our therapeutic zone for a 30-second static stretch. Keep breathing. Keep trying to relax. Listen to the body with love. Appreciate this wonderful body. You are not your life. You are not your mind. You are not your body. You are an eternal spirit. And these are things that have been given to you by the universe, by God, by the Great Spirit. Appreciate this body. If you feel the urge to go a little deeper now that we've been patient, you can kind of follow the urge to your new edge. Hold right there. Keep breathing. This is where you make a little progress with your flexibility. Keep breathing air into the sensations you're feeling, wherever they may be. And when you're ready, just release the leg, bend the knee. And let's go for our reclined spinal twist. We're going to cross the knee across the body, roll up on your side hip, and open the arms out. Allow yourself to do any version of a reclined spinal twist that feels awesome and relaxing, very, very luxurious, even healing. Let everything go. Now, as I said before, we will return to this pose in a little while. So take a moment to just memorize the feeling, the twist, the position of our arms and legs. When you're ready, roll on your back. Reach the arms overhead, stretch the legs out, point the toes, and reach. Okay, so we're going to do cat pulls her own tail. take your strap, if you have a strap or a belt. If you don't have that, if you have a scarf or a piece of fabric, it could work. We're going to come back into our reclined spinal twist. You're going to hold, we're going to go to the first pose. So right leg across, rolling up on your left side. Take your belt and make a loop and hold on to the ends with one hand. So return to your reclined spinal twist. Sink in for a moment. We're not in a hurry. You've got your strap in your hand that's behind your back with its loop. You're going to try and put your bottom leg, your left leg, if you're on your left side, your left leg is on the bottom. That's back behind your rear end. So you're going to try and hook that toe into the loop. That bottom leg behind your back, hook the toe into the loop, and then walk your hands as close to your foot as you can. Walk it down towards the looped part of the strap. You can go any distance. Just walk your hands a little closer to your foot along the strap. Okay, once you've got that foot hooked and your hands close to your foot on the strap, pull the toes away from the hands. Pull that bottom leg away and feel the stretch in your shoulder, right here in your right arm shoulder. If you keep pulling that toe away from the hand behind your back, you'll feel it in your bottom hip. So it's your right shoulder and left hip. A diagonal stretch through the torso. Keep pulling those toes away from that hand. Keep holding firm with the hand on the strap. Stretch, elongate. Do whatever feels awesome. And when you've had enough of it, just release, let go, and roll back on your back. We're not going to do a long body stretch now, we're just going to relax. Arms can come out from the shoulders, legs can flop outward, feet flop outward, legs a little bit apart. Nice. Let's do a long body stretch now. A gentle one. All right, let's try it on the other side. So return to your other reclined spinal twist. We're on the right hip with the left leg crossed over. So you're on your right hip, your right side, your right leg, bend that foot back on the floor so the heel is a little bit behind your rear end. And grab that strap in your left hand, the hand behind your back. Make your loop. And then see if you can tuck your toes into that loop. The toe of the bottom foot, the right foot. Walk your hands close to your foot on the strap. Once you've hooked your toe and you've walked your hands close to the foot, slowly begin to pull the toe away from the hand back there behind your back. Pulling the foot, pulling the leg, pulling the toe away from the hand. Hold the hand strong and steady. Rip that strap and allow the stretch to be from left shoulder all the way diagonal through the torso towards your right hip. Cat pulls her own tail. Stretch in any way that feels amazing. If it doesn't feel awesome, you don't have to do it. I know it's a lot of talking to get you sort of in this pose, but if it's just not right for you, you don't have to maintain it. And when you've had enough, take the strap away, roll on your back, stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out, relax, release. So arrange your arms and legs as if you're a five-pointed star. Turn your hands palm up, let the fingers take a natural curl. And right now, let's just focus on the softness in the middle of your hands. The very center of the palm of your hands. Think about the softness there, the release. If you can, try and connect the softness in both hands to the softness in your heart. Close the eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and just let it go like a balloon deflating. Let's do that again, breathing in. Let it go. Imagine you're floating in the air an inch or two above the floor. As you breathe in, you float up into the air, gently, easily, light as a feather. And as you exhale, imagine that feather lightly floating down, slowly allowing its weight to rest on the floor. Every little filament, every little fluffy bit of that feather slowly releasing its weight down to the floor. Inhale, floating up into the air again, light as a feather. Exhale, lowering down, slowly coming to rest on the ground, on the earth. Beautiful. Let's take our hands, rub the surface of your hands together here, creating a little bit of heat on the palm of your hands and your fingers. Faster, 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 faster. Create quite a bit of heat. Faster, faster, faster. You can do it. Faster, faster, faster. Get them nice and hot, and then take the palm of the hands, cover the eyes. Press the hands against the eyebrows and the cheeks, the temple, the bridge of the nose. Feel that full circle of the skull around your eyes, pressing against the palm of the hands. Beautiful. Let's come back up to seated, and we're going to take a nice straddle pose now, reaching the legs out a little bit. Now, if this is not so good for you, you can bring the legs in a bit. They don't have to be way out to the side. If you feel like you want to, you can pull the flesh away from your sitting bones to connect your body's weight into the earth. Reach the arms up just above the legs, parallel and side to side reach. Let the head dip left and right as you reach. Reach beyond your toes, reach a little farther than you thought you ever would. Reach and breathe. All right, come back to the center, turn your hands palm up, and lift the arms up overhead as you breathe in. Find your prayer hands, keep the spine elongated, but bring the hands all the way down to the heart and just bow the head, keeping the spine reaching up towards the sky. At the same time, connecting those hip bones down into the earth. The hands in prayer pose right at your heart. Bring the elbows up to the same level your wrists are at. And press the hands against each other. Continue to breathe. Continue to lengthen through the spine. And press those hands together. Fingertips press together. Wrists press together. We're trying to build some strength in our arms here, so really use your shoulders. Use your biceps, triceps, forearms. Even your shoulders and shoulder blades behind, even the sides of your torso underneath your armpit, even the chest underneath your collarbone. Everything in your upper body here is pressing the hands and fingertips together. Keep breathing. Keep building strength. Watching the clock. We're going to go 10 more seconds. Keep pressing. Well done. All right, let's hook the hands like interlocked fingers and pull. Using all the same muscles, keep pulling. Build some strength in the arms, in the shoulders, in the upper back, in the chest. Keep pulling, keep breathing. Strong. We're ready to switch our grip on our hands. Continue to pull. Just change the grip. Keep pulling. Doing great. 5 more seconds. Stay with me. Pull, pull, pull. Strong arms. Lovely. Reach the arms out and just let the hands drift back as far back as they can go. Pushing the chest forward. Look up. Breathe in. And bring the hands back to prayer pose. This time we're going to interlock and squeeze and release the hands. Interlock the fingers. Squeeze and release. Move the hands in a big circle. Breathe in and out. Squeeze and release. That really stimulates the breath for some reason. Squeezing and releasing the hands. Let's just circle backwards. Keep squeezing and releasing and keep breathing. Stretch the arms out. Let them go way back. Reach back. Push the chest forward, lift the face, take a breath in. We're going to take the hands from back there all the way up, overhead, reach up. Take your right hand down, just curve it under your tummy and think about your ear coming close to your knee. Reach the hand over. Bring it up, breath in, arms cartwheel around, and over we go the other way. Exhale. Come up, breathe in, and over we go. Come up, breathe in, arms cartwheel, over we go, exhale. Just continue to do this, but slower and slower. One more time through the full cycle. And up. Raise those hands up, breathe in, find your prayer, pull it to your heart, bow your head, and keep the hands at your heart. Keep your eyes closed and your head bowed. Bend your knees, bring the heels in, and bring your feet sole to sole. Allow the knees to sink down. Beautiful. We're going to bring the knees to crisscross in front of the pelvis. So the feet are going to come back on the outside. So you may want to grab onto your ankles or feet and pull them back by your hips. If this pose is not your cup of tea, you can just have your legs crossed like so. But what's nice about this particular pose is it allows you to put your hands on the soles of your feet. So your extremities are speaking to each other. The energy from your hands and the energy from your feet are in contact. Ready? We're going to put the hands behind the hips and switch the legs around. So this sort of counteracts the wide open straddle that we did before. Here we're closing the pelvis, allowing the legs to crisscross in front. As I said before, if this isn't your cup of tea, you can just sit cross-legged and just take a moment to be quiet, body, mind, and spirit. Finding that they are all united. Through breath, through awareness, developing understanding, and acceptance. Namaste, beautiful. Hey, let's get up on hands and knees and do a little cat and cow. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders. Spread those fingers apart. Get those knees under the hips. Make a nice strong table, pushing your hands into the floor. Let's drop the head, drop the tailbone, lift the middle of the back up. And then we'll sink it down, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone, and put a little extra strength into the hands. Push the shoulders away from the hands, lifting the chest. When you really feel like it, move back to your cat pose, arching the back up and dropping the head and tailbone. And then when you really feel like it, sinking down into the cow pose, letting the middle of the back hang like a hammock. Back and forth with your breathing. Let's do a vertical circle with the belly button. Take your belly button down, let the back hang like a hammock. Then move the belly button over to the right as far as it'll go, and then lift it up, slowly coming into your cat pose in the center, and push it over to the left. Drop the belly button down, creating a vertical circle in the middle of the body. Continue to move through this vertical circle, breathing as you go through in any way that connects. And then when you want to, switch your direction and go the other way. You can go quite a bit over to the sides, making it a little bit more of an extreme stretch if you want to. Coming back to the center, it's time for pose of a child. We're going to let those knees bend all the way down, bringing the hips to rest on the heels. Walk your hands forward, drop your forehead to the floor in front of your knees. Beautiful. If it's okay, come on up and sit on those the hips on the heels with an erect body. Now, if you've got your strap handy, you might want to use it. We're going to grip the hands behind the tailbone and straighten the arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades, lift the face, breathe in. And come back to pose of a child, still holding on to your strap or interlocking your fingers behind your back. Drop your forehead in front of your knees. Lift the hands up overhead. Coming up, release your hands, drop the strap, and give yourself a hug. Walk your fingers just a little farther back behind your shoulders. Sway. And lift the elbows up and tuck them down. Exhale, inhale. Take your strap again, bring it behind your back. Now, you can do the exact same thing we did before. I'm going to offer you a little bit extra mudra, an extra position, and that is to roll onto the top of the head and lift the hips off the heels. If you do that, your arms may come all the way over parallel to the floor beyond your head. So I'll do that if you want to watch, and then you can choose if you want to do that or just the previous stretch, which is just like pose of a child. So here we go. We're coming down, forehead to the floor, hands come up, and then rolling onto the top of the head, arms come over. One of the things that's very nice about that is that the head becomes lower than the heart, so it sort of honors your intuition over your intellect. So let's try that one more time. Squeeze the arms back, pose of a child, and if you choose, coming up onto the top of the head and lifting your hips up, letting the arms come over, honoring your intuition and your heart over your brain, over your intellect, over your mind, over your ego. And when you've had enough, you come on up and let's swing those arms. All right, we're going to go to table and immediately come up to downward dog. So, on our way to standing pose. So find your hands and knees strong on the floor. Turn the toes under, lift the knees up, and reposition your feet so that you feel strong and balanced in your downward dog. Once you get a good downward dog stance, let's drop that head, relax the neck 100%. And then take a little intention of pushing the hips up and back as if you're trying to reach the tailbone to the top of the wall behind you. Really push with your hands against the floor. Really try and get that tailbone to rise and back and go backwards. Up and back. Let's walk the dog lift one heel at a time, letting the hips move left and right. Let's do a little three-legged dog. If you feel like you want to, bring your feet together. We're going to take all the weight on the right foot and bend the left knee up, and then reach the heel up or back towards the wall behind you or the ceiling above you. And let's lower the leg down, touch the floor with the toes, and then lift it straight back up. Everybody's range of motion here is going to be very unique to them. There's no judgment, there's no critique. It's more about just trying to feel good, do a stretch that feels awesome. Remember, keep breathing. Reach the leg up. You can bend the knee if you want. You can keep the leg straight. Let's change feet. All the weight on the left foot, bend that right knee, bring the leg up into the air, drop it down. Stretch it up. Oh yes, very nice. Stretch it up. One more time, and then we'll come back to our strong downward dog with the feet apart. Push the hands into the floor, lift that tailbone, drop the head. And then let's transition to our plank. Move the feet, move the hands, find the position you like. If you don't like plank, you could certainly be on your elbows or on your knees, or you can just rest. Strong plank. Building strength in the torso, in the core, also in the shoulders and the arms, in the cardiovascular system. All right, let's transition back to downward dog. Reposition those feet. And I'm going to let you walk towards your feet, your feet towards your hands, walk your hands towards your feet, take all the body's weight on your feet, and just let your arms hang, let your head hang, ragdoll pose. If you want, you can bend one knee and come back to both legs kind of straight. And bend the other knee, letting the hips move left and right. So floating the hips left and right, letting the knees bend one at a time. Nice, all right. Let's bring the hands just in front of the feet. Turn the hands upside down, fingers pointing towards your toes. Lift your toes on one foot and slide that hand underneath the foot, and then do the same on the other side. So now your sole of your feet are again in contact with the palms of your hands. Release your neck, let your head hang. Wiggle your toes, give yourself a nice massage on the palm of your hand towards the wrist, base of the palm. Wiggle those toes, keep breathing. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands out from under the feet and put them on your knees. Bend your knees. Push against your knees, walk up the thighs, and take a moment to reposition the body in standing pose, mountain pose. Beautiful. Stand tall and reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Pull some apples out of the tree. Reach for a mango or two, whatever fruit you like. Pick some fruit. Reach up, pull it down. Reach up, pull it down. Shifting your weight on your feet. Beautiful. Okay, back to mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back. Let the arms hang. Feel strength in your feet, pressing the balls of the feet and the heels down, but lifting the arch. And that arch, lifting, tightens the legs, lifts the knees, pulls the belly in, tucks the tailbone under, lifts the sternum, squeeze the shoulders back, lift the top of the head. This is the mountain pose. Beautiful, strong, balanced, connecting the earth at your feet with heaven at your head. Imagine that you are a mountain, reaching your roots down into the huge mass of our planet Earth. Reaching the crest of the tip of your mountain up towards the clouds, up towards the sky, up towards the universe. Nice. Bring your hands palm forward, spread the fingers. And slowly lift the hands out and up. Visualizing sunrise on the mountains. Visualize beautiful yellow and orange light, pink light coming to bathe your slopes. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, sunset on the mountain all the way down. This time we're just going to take the right hand up. Reach it up. Keeping that left arm to hang, reach the right arm up. Reach as high as you can with that right arm. Look up at your fingertips, reach up. Keep that other arm hanging, 100% hanging. Stretch as tall as you can with the right arm, reach up. Keep reaching those fingertips up, but carefully change your glance to look down at your lower hand. Keep reaching up, looking down, reaching up. Let's look up again, and let that hand slowly come down. Other arm, spread the fingers wide, lift it out and up. Reach up, look up. Remember to loosen and lower and completely slacken your lower arm. Reach up, look up, stretch tall, grab a star, touch a cloud. Reach higher than you ever thought you could. Breathe in And as you exhale, keep reaching up, but look down at your lower hand. Look down, but reach up. And then back up, looking up, reach up, breathe in. And lower that hand down, slowly down. Beautiful. Bend your knees and circle the arms backwards. Let's circle the arms forwards. Any speed that feels good. Listen to the body. And then we're going to do both arms back, down. Bend your knees, sweep your hands right past your feet on the floor. Bring them right back up, breathe in. Arms go back. Past the feet on the floor and reach it forward and up and back. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. This time as we get our hands to come up, we're going to bring one knee up. Woo! And down. Other knee up and down. We're marching. Bring your hands a little higher. Almost like you're doing a marionette. You're pulling your knee up with your hands. Beautiful. Stand tall again. Reach it out and up. Breathe in. Let's do a little side bend. Bring your hands to prayer pose above your head. Arms are more or less straight. And push the hip one way. Let the hands go the other way. Try to keep your feet equally balanced on the floor, the same amount of weight pressing down your right foot as your left foot. Inhale, come on up, and exhale, go the other way. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, return to that first side bend. And inhale up. Exhale down, side stretch. Inhale up. Reach up tall, breathe in. Arms come down. Bend your knees and scoop up all the air in front of your feet. Bring it all the way up in front of your face. Breathe it in. Exhale, shove the energy down towards your heels. Let's do it again. Breathe in. Scoop it up. Breathe it in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Shove it down. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you feel great. Got your blood flowing, got the energy moving through the body, everything feeling a little bit easier. I grant you my most sincere and most heartfelt namaste on this beautiful Thursday morning. We'll go in peace and remember the 3 A's. Appreciate, be aware, and accept. This is the round fullness of gratitude. Be aware, accept, and appreciate. Thank you so much. I will see you again on Tuesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Namaste.